Guys. Sorry, getting a little
I got it
bit
right.
of my shit straightened out here. As always, one day I'll learn how to do this before. There we go. Hold on. Sorry. There we go. Hold on. Hi, Stephanie. Hold on. Getting my crap together real quick. Just real quick. Probably need to learn how to save some of these default things here. Hi, everyone. I hope everyone is having a really, which I just saw behind me was a pile of stuff out of the laundry room because my hot water heater is broken and we had to break through. Hi, Cassie Toy. We had to break through. Anyway, y'all don't care about my hot water heater, but it's broken and my husband is out to get a new one right now. And God bless the man for doing that because, wow. I hate it as it's really hard to be a single woman. Oh, thank you. Hi. Thank you for being a member, Virgie. Thank you, Bald Cat. Good. I'm glad the notifications are on, Stephanie. That's awesome. Thank you. My little Halloween lights. Thank you guys who become members or who watch or support the channel in any kind of way. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, anybody that has been a single woman and owned a house knows what I'm talking about when it's really hard. When I was remodeling to get people to do stuff, or to get, I don't know, I had a plumbing problem a while back. This has been a couple years ago when my mom first passed away, and I called a company in town, and then they gave me a quote of like $3,000 to fix it. And then I called some friend of a friend, some Bubba, who came over here and loves some Bubbas. Everybody needs a Bubba. And he fixed it for $100. So it is hard to know, I don't know if something's $1,000 problem or $100 problem. It's hard to figure out. And it's like, hi, Sly. Hi, Sally Mae. Welcome. Yeah, it's like, in a house, stuff constantly breaks. So I'm like, when does it become an asset? When do I go out in the back and there's a money tree growing and I just start picking off of it? But anyway, I hope everyone had a wonderful Thursday. I still do want to cover that Barney thing, but I didn't get to watch it and pay attention to it the way I wanted to. And I was kind of giving people some time to watch it before we covered it. Let's see, I'm trying to see if I should sit up straighter or if that's better. There we go. I don't know. I'm still working out camera angles. Yes, please, guys, hit the like button. Yeah, and then that was also when, of course, at the same time, the washer and dryer broke, and I had to have Home Depot deliver one, and then when they delivered it, it wouldn't work, and it was something because the floor was wonky. I mean, it's just an old house, and I spent so much money remodeling, and shit is still not done. But I do. I love this house. I really do. So I didn't realize how much I loved it until my mom passed away. But it's a lot. It's a lot to keep up with, and it's just a lot. You need a new garbage disposal. My garbage disposal has been broken for a very long time. I forget that I have one. I mean, we're talking it's been broken for like 10 years. I just don't use it. I just consider that the other side of the sink. I forgot it would be nice to have a garbage disposal. Hi, Maria, you crafty lady about to. Sure, you're driving and doxing. Hi, Chantel. Hi. So let's see. We might cover a little bit of Jules if we have time. I don't know how long it's going to take my husband to get the hot water heater and do it. You'll get the house where you are finished with the. You'll get the house where you are finished with the remodeling. Yeah. Yeah, just ignore, or it's great to put other stuff in. It's really good if you need to drain grease out of something. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you can do with that side of the sink. Sometimes you can put your bottle of vodka in it if you run out of room on the counter. It's a great place for storage. It's a good place. That side of the sink is really, yeah, there's all kinds of stuff you can do with it. So we typically cover Jules, and there was a lot to cover last night because she was live for, I mean, last time I checked, for like 8 hours, live, and guess what? Angry. Hi, Brenna. She was angry, and she was covering, she was very excited to prove that that woman must have, let's take a step. She's very organized. She must have journals, file cabinets, everything, because she went back to January where she, hi AE, where she had, yeah, she was so angry, where she had told the stepmom to F right on off, like I had said when she put up a post about the stepmother, and not to contact her. But it's okay. I noticed that she has gotten on to me for making contradictory statements or changing my mind about something. And it looks like she changed her mind about the stepmom. So that's odd. I guess we need, again, a list of rules and regulations from Jules so that we know how to play YouTube ball. She also, what else was she upset about? Oh, she wasn't upset about it, but she did. Someone posted her picture, a high school picture of her on Reddit, that you can't even click to listen. She must have taken it down. I'm not sure why, or maybe it wouldn't stay uploaded because it was so damn long. I mean, it went on for like 5 hours on her regular channel. Then she went over to DJ Jules, where she was just playing Jen's channel. Let's see. So she was very, very proud of the fact that she was proving that she did, in fact, was not in cahoots with the stepmother back in whenever. She was, yes, Sly, thank you. And don't forget advice from Lily. That's going to be a membership perk. If you're a member, you can get advice from me. I was going to say once a month, but I'm going to go out on a limb as a new member bonus and say anytime, because if you look up the version of having your shit together, you see this girl right here in the dictionary. And so if you become a member, you don't have to ask yourself, what would Lily do? You can ask Lily, and I'll tell you. I'll tell you how to solve all of your problems, how to make your life work amazingly. I also give great advice with hair. I've done some really weird shit with my hair. If you're wondering if a wig is right for you or not, I can help you with that. I can help you if you want to set up surveillance in people's homes. I just kidding, but yeah, advice from me as a membership perk on anything you want, because my life is together, smooth sailing. So let's see. Jules also, she put up a good afternoon, Queen. That does. It takes the guessing out of the equation. You don't have to guess what to do. You don't have to see. I just gave you advice, Stephanie. Fuck that side of the sink. Don't get your garbage disposals fixed. Just scrape the stuff off in a plate and then use that side of the sink for storage. That is a good question. I think you do have to go on the computer to join. Can I drop a link on how to join? Hold on, let's see. Let's see. Hi, Cherry Time. See, look, Sky has it. Sly has it already. I always want to say Sky. Hold on. I'm being difficult already. I'm not trying to be. I don't know if that link will work or not. I have no idea. I'm a member of my own channel. Hi, Nuts and Board. Terry Time, always good to see you. Congratulations on your upcoming nuptials. I know you are, Vivian. Okay, so what else? It sucks if I have a droid. So yeah, that's other advice I would give members. Get an iPhone. Get an iPhone. I'm an iPhone girl. Once you go iPhone, you never go back. So what else did Jules cover last night, just from memory and from, I didn't watch all 8 hours. She was very proud of a picture that was posted on Reddit of her in high school. And she had very big hair. And she said that was on purpose, that she and her friends made their hair very big, and that she was a rebel back in high school. And she and her friends did this hilarious thing where they like painted the faces of other people or something on the back of their shirts and went into I think she said prep rally, but I think she meant pep rally. And they turned their backs to I don't know, I guess the audience or the gymnasium, wherever the prep rally was, and displayed what was on the back of their shirts as a sign of membership. I don't know. Let's see. Since I am a member of my own channel here. Membership settings. Somebody posted the names of them. How do you use them? Let's see. What's happening? Okay. How do we use the emojis? Let me go to it on here. Let's see. Create a poll. Say something. Oh, Terry Time's got it. Terry Time, how'd you do that? Oh, I see it. Thank you, guys. But it's not coming through on the computer. It's just coming through. It's not coming through as pictures. Well, what the hell? Why not? Huh. Okay, well, I'll have to work on that. Damn, I'm not a graphic designer or anything. I'll have to see why it's coming as. What the hell, guys? What did I do? Because it shows, okay, on StreamYard it doesn't show. Okay, on StreamYard it doesn't show, but on YouTube it does. Now I'm looking at the view on YouTube. The first one is handcuffs. The second one, so this one, handcuffs. This one, going legal for when we have to go legal. This one, showing cleavage. Shaking it for cash, like I do as a married woman, and that is inappropriate. So those are what those emojis are. We'll work on coming up with some more. Those are just what I had at the off the top of my head. When I'm looking at it on stream, guys, I just see where it says tatters, cuffs, legal, tatters, cuffs, cuffs, legal, legal, tatters. Oh, it's cracking me up. It's not showing the emojis, it's just showing the words. Oh, hold on one sec. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. Okay. Shake it like it's hot. Tatters, tatters, tatters. If you've got them, shake them. So, and okay. Anyway, so let's see. What else did she say? So the memories of high school were very, very near and dear to her. She was happy about that. And then let's see what else. She showed some pictures of herself in beauty school also, with also some, she's always done some stuff with her hair. I have also been someone who's tried a lot of things with my hair. Not usually going that dark though, but I guess that style has worked for her. But she said several times that Dee called her a $2 hooker. If I had a drink every time she said $2 hooker, you still can't subscribe from Safari. I don't know. I'm gonna have to play with it, guys. I'm so sorry. Thank you for trying. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if I go. Just to me. Guys, I'm not sure. I'll have to figure it out. I'll have to play with it. Yes, $2 hooker. Hi, John. How are you? I'm a $2 hooker. So she was very upset. Yeah, we will figure it out. So we'll figure out how to sign up from phones and stuff. I'm excited anybody is signing up at all. So welcome, John. I hope that you're not drinking out of that candle holder anymore. High school was where the squirrel's nest is. The fuck else? I'm so cheap. I'll even go to 50 cent dollar competition. I don't know how much competition there is, but she was very upset that Dee had called her a $2 hooker. And if I had a drink every time Dee said $2 hooker, I will tell you, I would be drunker than I usually am. And that's saying something. And she also, she played the Live with Jim, and she just kept screaming, not screaming, but just kind of. And also a good drinking game, if you're listening to Jules, is every time she says, what? Oh my gosh, what? Then you'll get pretty shit-faced then too. Yeah, so I was listening to a live this morning where someone was and it you guys, someone was talking about a live John had done, and they had taken notes, and John's very close brother Drazo was up on panel. Hi, April. And this person was very focused on the fact that John was drinking out of a candle holder. They kept repeating that over and over again. This is my impression of John. Is it Lynn or is it Lynn? I also know a Lynn, but it's spelled B-O-B. But despite the fact that it possibly did not make sense for him to be drinking out of a candle holder. Hi, Karma is a biatch. They were very focused on that. And oh, there is a Lynn in here. Hey, girl. They were very focused on that, and it was in fact a koozie. So that would make more sense. But this person had a lot of facts there. So anyway, what else did Jules? What other insight did she have last night? What, you only drink out of Yankee candles because I'm classy. I mean, this is not a very good one right here. I could, maybe later on, this can be my shot glass. I'm going to take a sip out of my large candle holder. You'd love for someone to call you a $2 hooker. You know, I've done worse for less than $2. So I guess that's about it. It was just a lot of the same stuff about Jen and how she now takes back what she said about the stepmom, and you know, thinks she's a wonderful person. Oh, Jules' pimp, I wondered when you would show up. I love your profile picture. What's up, Glenwood? And look, Terry Time just granted your wish, Mia. A $2 hooker. So let's get into our history here. Let's go over what we got through last night, and then we will add to it. So, YouTube ball, starting from when I came in, and we'll make a list of, we'll get more detail. Again, this is just a rough draft, guys. There's so much more we have to do. So I came on the scene. I was Tracy's pimp. I managed her OnlyFans, sold her baby, pimped her out all the time. When I came, talked her into starting the YouTube channel. And then that is where I met Jen and also Clint. Clint was Tracy's husband, and Jen was Tracy's girlfriend. I mean, not Tracy's girlfriend, Clint's girlfriend at the time. From Jen, I became aware of someone named Aurora, who called herself Tracy's best friend, was a little bit of an odd bird as far as I'm concerned, and also either got $30,000. It was either donated to her or she won it from Jeffree Star. From there, I became aware of Sherelle's World, which is a YouTube channel. Have never had any interaction with Sherelle. I know she has a successful channel. From Jen, I also became aware of Amber. And then Jen at the time had a YouTube channel with Savage and a girl named Lisa, aka Jugs. And they had the YouTube channel together. And then they had a falling out with Jen. It had something to do with her punctuality as far as being on time for their lives. And so that went to hell, and they stopped doing that. So then from Jen, and I believe, from Tracy. So someone said earlier today that they wanted to know more about Matt Bear. I don't know a lot about Matt Bear, except that I got jokes. We all have, shake them if you got them. And so Matt Bear, I don't know a lot about Matt Bear, except that he was on the show Teen Mom, and Tracy had moved to Las Vegas to be with him at the time. And apparently, well, that's what I'm saying, April Rain. He was on the show Teen Mom. Tracy at the time had moved to, I'm just kidding, April, to Las Vegas to be with him. And apparently he somehow got involved with this hi Dreamsicle, with this very small circle of YouTubers, and was very sought after. So there was a girl named Amzie. Amzie liked Matt Bear. Hi, Debbie. very, very much. So much that she disliked Tracy a lot for being with Matt, and I believe was also talking to Matt. I can show you what he looks like. Hold on. Or you guys can Google him on your phones, but we'll actually Google the picture of he and Tracy together. Okay, so this is Matt Bear from Teen Mom and Tracy. May she rest in peace. I loved my Tracy girl. So Amzie got very upset about this and talked all kinds of crap about Tracy and talked a lot of crap about a lot of other people too. Matt was also, I believe, I don't know, I believe he had talked to Siwa at one point. I miss Tracy too. And if I'm not mistaken, was also friendly with Jen. I think banging Bear was kind of like a YouTube handshake back then, or texting Matt Bear. And so Amzie, surprisingly, because she has such a lovely disposition, got angry. And she started really talking badly about Tracy and about me. And because I was Tracy's pimp and running Tracy's OnlyFans, Amzie, she tricked me. Amzie paid a whole lot of money to get special pictures of Tracy under a sock account on OnlyFans and circulated those pictures a lot all over those sites that like the Love After Lockup groups and the Love After Lockup Savage edition. Oh my gosh, if you guys have seen those Facebook pages, they are Love After Lockup Savage is especially mean. They really hated Tracy and they hated Lacey a lot too. And I guess it was for doing the OnlyFans thing, but Lacey makes a lot of I don't know if she still does, but Lacey had that stuff down to a really good business going on. And Tracy did pretty good on there too. So anyway, Amzie also has had a couple of co-hosts throughout the years. And I'm probably missing some, but we had You're the Only Pimp in This Community. I don't mean to step on your toes. I'm so sorry. One being Lindsay. Lindsay, I don't know if you all heard the disagreement she got into with Jen on a live where they were calling each other horse face, Adderall head, lithium head, accusing each other of trafficking across state lines, lots and lots of things, yelling, lots of yelling. It was really a blessing to listen to while I was getting ready. I was actually getting ready to go see, I believe, Hamilton and listening to it in the shower. And it was really entertaining. I'm a pimp and also a notary public. You got to have a side hustle. So Lindsay, I'm not sure what happened between she and Amzie, but these are facts I know about Lindsay. That she likes to type in all caps. She was Amzie's co-host, and she does not appreciate of being accused of drug trafficking. And she, according to someone that was in the chat yesterday, it was confirmed that she is an adult woman who has a spaceship bed, who she was very upset, apparently, and wanted her father to buy this for her, and through some sort of fit, and he did. Now, that is all hearsay. I did not witness this. So, back to Amzie. Amzie is married to an older man and, scared of spiders. Thank you. She's scared of spiders. I also heard too. You'll buy the story or you're going to buy the bed for her. So, she Amesie's married to an older man. They were supposedly in an open relationship, and that is why she had this on again, off again, some may say obsession with Matt Bear, both. Like I have for pimping. Pimping ain't easy. So then Jen and Amber, at one point, Amesie's mother passed away. And Jen and Amber were concerned that Amsie had killed her mother. So they called the police. Hi, Sarah. I'm always late too. They called the police to address that. And Amsie got upset about that, but they mended fences like you would, just a minor misunderstanding, and became friends again. And then they had another falling out over some sort of, hi, prison was like graduate school. They had some falling out again over what was recorded on a three-way call, over blocking someone or something like that. Some agreement was made, and this is going to surprise you guys in YouTube ball because most people keep their agreements, but finishing school, I could use the charm school myself. Upset is putting it mildly. Well, so there was a disagreement over the three-way call, and in YouTube ball, this is going to surprise you. Sometimes you get backstabbed. Sometimes people don't always keep their alliances or do what they say they're going to do. So someone broke the agreement of the three-way call, and they got angry again. Again, they got over it, and then Amsie had another co-host named Terry Lynn, that while Terry Lynn was her co-host, Amsie posted pictures. It was said they were pictures that were posted of, Vivian's just shocked by all this, of Jen's deceased mother that Jen had posted on her own Instagram. I'm not sure if her mother was deceased, but I think it was maybe during final time in hospice. In my opinion, not something that someone else should have posted. If it was Jen's, I'm enjoying seems the pimp in the chat needs a lot of attention though. Well, that's fine. I enjoy the chat participating. So the pictures posted, Jen got upset about that. And then, as you would, they made up again, even though these horrible pictures had been posted. So I know, very forgiving community. Very forgiving community. That would be hard. That would be hard. And a good pimp is hard to find, or a hard pimp is good to find. So anyway, Amsie has a history also of getting angry, and when she gets angry, she uses a lot of bad words. She uses a lot of slurs racially and homophobic slurs. And I'm sorry, between that, I meant to also point out that after they made up, after the pictures of the mother were posted, Amsie had to move out of her apartment. at this time, she and Jen were friends again, gotten over, all this just water under the bridge. And unbeknownst to Jen, she had been sexting with Clint in Spanish, which was a very big deal that it was in Spanish for some reason. And thank you, Terry Time. And so Amzie did what any friend does, and she had to move out of her. I need some sound effects. I can't even tell people how to become members, much less get sound effects. Slow down, Queenie. I'm no graphic designer or sound engineer. So Amzie packs up to move. Oh, I love Pekingese. They're so cute. In Espanol. Yes, they were texting in Espanol. And I don't know why that was brought up as such a topic of discussion, but it was. And so, unbeknownst to Jen, while Amzie's halfway across the country in a U-Haul, she's been sexting with Clint, and she's actually on her way to scoop up Clint and move in with him, is where Amzie was. Well, then Jen finds out about that, is understandably upset, and Amzie does what any good girlfriend does. Again, she gets upset that Jen is upset, and a complete hoax. It's not a fake marriage. We're really married. And so while she and Clint were talking, that might be the new name of the channel, Red Pimps with Lily. While Jen had Clint publicly denounce Amzie, and that was a mistake because apparently he had confided in Amzie, as you would, and sent her some videos of he and Jen when they were having a very animated altercation. And Amzie posted those videos for the world to see. And that caused another argument, which they have again gotten over. Amzie likes to threaten people. She's threatened a lot of people, very specifically of being raped with black dildos, including myself. I don't know why black specifically, but she's very specific about that. And bye Maria, thank you for coming in. And she eventually got demonetized and is still around covering true crime, but does occasionally get angry every now and then. So, which brings us to Siwa, Christian witch, most beautiful woman in the world. She is in the witness protection program for a violent altercation with someone named Donnie. She's famous as fuck. And in spite of being famous as fuck, also frequently. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Back to Amzie. She did. We have to write that down. See, this is why we need to transfer this to a poster board. I'll put lipstick pics. She did send Clint some pictures of her with lipstick smeared over her mouth, indicating she had been in a physical altercation with her husband, who was like 90. So, Siwa, Christian witch, the most beautiful woman in the world, and is in the witness altercation or the witness protection program for a very violent altercation with someone named Donnie, who I believe she also wrote to when he was in prison and was a star witness in his trial. Where it's like, oh, I forgot about that. Okay. So, I mean, duh, she turned this all on. So, She's famous as fuck. In spite of being famous as fuck, she frequently has money problems. And for money, she does go on YouTube and she casts spells for money. She had, I forget not to say those words. I have kind of a foul mouth, guys. So she she did a spell for a famous man named Dog the Bounty Hunter. This spell, oh, thank you for becoming a member. Yay! I'm so excited. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So she did a spell for Dog the Bounty Hunter's family, and because they did not like the person that Dog was dating after Mrs. Dog passed away. She also dates a lot of men, but prefers to be a single gal. And she dated someone named Dr. Dean. In the freak, it's like bedtime. Am I in the dark? I don't know. So the Dr. Dean, he likes to make phone calls to her early in the morning while she's streaming, and she gets all cute, like, "Hello, Dean," and talks to him on the phone. He is a surgeon, and I guess calls her on the way to surgery, even though she dumped him. And then he also had a little hobby called Doctors Without Borders, just like she has her hobbies. But she dumped him, and she likes to take vacations to haunted hotels. And from Russia, wow. And instead of really doing like the haunted hotel thing, she kind of she likes to go to the club. I mean, who doesn't? She likes to go to the club, and when she goes to the club, she orders $50 drinks. She has lived in a tent before, I forgot that. She enjoys wearing pink Puma slides to the club. Who doesn't love slides? They're comfortable. And she also likes for her subs to pay for those vacations. Which brings us to Jules. So, gosh, we're still just recapping last night, and we've still got to go. I was going to do a rundown on Colby tonight. Jules has a bee avatar. Oh, the guy from Deadliest Catch wanted her as well. Okay. Deadliest Catch. Got it. For the poster later. Jules is very angry at a lot of people. She, in spite being 52, she corrects that. And she looks younger than me, and thanks God every day that she doesn't have my eyebrows. And she enjoys squirrels. She has a cat named Trip that she feeds crunch to during her lives. She also enjoys squirrels a lot, and she will be going off about something, being very, very angry. That freaking bitch, blah, 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 blah. It's Mama Squirrel, and has a squirrel cam, which, oh, Glenwood, thank you. Hopefully I'd make you more money. And she doesn't put up with prank calls. She will have her number changed on the spot. She actually did that on a live. The FBI showed up at her apartment, and she told them about the bottom feeders Reddit page. She also told them about stinkfish, which I'll have to do some more research on. And she hates that bitch across the hall, her neighbor. She she's loving her real life and frequently takes breaks from, I think there are 2 cats also. She frequently takes breaks. She loves her real life, but she spends a lot of time angry at what goes on online. She does usually 5-6 hour streams focused on Jen alone. She hates unauthorized bike use. She hates contradictory opinions. Allie is the girl cat. I thought about being her neighbor the other day too. Like I was saying that I think I even said it on Jen's line live. Like she's probably, if you're an inch over in the parking spot or your trash cans are too big or something, she's calling the office. So Allie is the girl cat. Yes. So Trip and Allie. And she loves oldies. She plays oldies frequently on her station. She has lots of opinions on my marriage and lots of hopes for it, that it will fail and I will be left in the dust. Oh, guys, okay. Be nice, kind of. And she thinks that, she thinks tender marriage is stupid. She has an internet husband named Clark. She gets very angry if you don't return her text, even if you are sick. Was formerly associated with a man named Glenwood as an ex-boyfriend. And she's never been married. She was super cool in high school. And she likes to investigate, even if you go to a doctor's appointment, if someone has sent you a message, if you've done anything, she demands proof of it. And she can show a smoking gun. She's very good at knowing her way around her city and other cities. She can show a walking trail over a bridge via Google Maps as proof of whether or not someone can walk a trail. You got 6. Well, that mistake. Some people do it. So she likes to prove facts. She's a graphic designer. She has no sympathy for parents of lost children. She knows everything and she likes stickers. I'm going to take a sip out of my candle holder again. So I'm going to skip over Jugs and Britters right here because we don't have a lot on here. We have John Yates on here, though. John Yates covers Colby, we're going to get to. Covers 90 Day Fiancé. He's had some controversial things happen on YouTube. He hates people named Christy, especially the one at McDonald's that does not give out Happy Meal toys before noon. He barely knows Drazo. He has a husband named Cody, and he likes Care Bears. And we're also going to put down Pimp Notary Public. Okay. So Savage, former that's really all I have, John, about you right here. So Savage is a former co-host of Jugs and Jen. Her work was called regarding YouTube shenanigans, and she allegedly had some sort of relationship with Tyrese from Love After Lockup. Which brings us to Brooke, who hosts 90 Days on Blast, former friend of Jules, does not return text messages when she is sick. She does impressions. She's violent at times. She has had her work called multiple times. Yes, that's the Savage we're talking about. She has low self-esteem from YouTube critiques. per Jen's live one night, and she likes hunting and antlers. So now we're going to go to Colby. Colby is what I call a side character. So Colby was friends with Jen and was on Jen's streams a lot. Colby, we can do aka Colbster, aka Lamp. I did donate money for domestic violence, Power Up. But I am trying to do, I'm trying to make a rundown without being extremely hateful, but I did do that. So Colby, let's see. So she allegedly did lie about the amount of children she had to get on some reality show. She was Jen's friend, and they were like best friends. Thank you, Sly. Colbita, that's another one, Colbita. And she and Jen were very good friends. In my opinion, not the amount of pregnancy she had, the amount of children that she had already. We don't know if we're going to get to the pregnancy here. So she had the personality of this lamp right here, but not as bright, right? So if this lamp was off, so Jen would do lives with Colby, and it'd be like, hey, Colby, what do you think about this? Colby, do you agree with me about this? So that was kind of it. And she agreed with Jen about a lot of things. And then she so then she was supposedly on her way to visit Jen, and mysteriously, so on way to visit Jen, and disappeared. We were very concerned for a very long time, and she resurfaced. Thank you. So she resurfaced and was in Jules's chat. And this is months later. She resurfaced. We were very concerned. People were putting out, all points bulletins on her, trying to locate her, because apparently she was just in the car on the way there and all of a sudden ghosted and left the internet, changed her name. She got out. But unfortunately, she resurfaced. Not unfortunately, she resurfaced. Unfortunately, she made the mistake of coming back to the community like we all do. And she resurfaced in Jules's live and was then talking about how badly Jen had mistreated her and how she was realized Jen was not her friend, all kinds of things. Some people do, not everybody. So she then like the day after, she's in Jules's chat talking about that. Wisteria Lane. That's a throwback Thursday to Wisteria Lane. So to our surprise, like a day after she's in the chat, in Jules's chat, Jen's, arch nemesis, we go on a live with Jen and we hear someone in the background where Jen, I loved Desperate Housewives. It was so good. Huh. Sally Mae, I'm going to make a note of that. So so Jen's on this live and we hear someone asking about something and she's like, just take Vince's car. Well, guys, it was fucking Colby. So Colby resurfaces at Jen's house. And she's pregnant, or says she's pregnant. So then apparently, yes. So, and we hear them kind of whispering or whatever, and then Colby comes on freaking camera. So it was like, that was a big reveal. That was a big, big reveal. And so then she leaves, and I guess I forgot why she and Jen had another falling out. I don't know if she talked publicly about it, but Jen did and spoke up and showed apparently Colby had only come to visit to have relations with Jen's, I'm so sorry, with Jen's, was it Michael or Vince? I can't remember. It was one of them, and showed intimate text messages between the two. And then, so I don't know if and she said she was pregnant. And I figure Andy, if I can, my husband has to come home and he is installing a hot water heater tonight. I do want to go on and cover Housewives a lot. I actually, when you were talking about it earlier, I would like to be, hey, Kathy, but I might have to, if he actually fixes this hot water heater, I might have to do some things and give him some attention tonight. So tonight might not be a great night, but if I can, I will. But if not, definitely some other time. I totally want to, because I love covering Housewives. You're Erica tonight and Cody is Kyle. I haven't finished watching the reunion yet, but I bet it's good. Kathy is, wow. So we haven't broken down the pecan room yet. We're on Colby right now, because when we do this again, we won't recap all of it because that took a lot of time. So she left Jen's house. They get into it. Next week. Already calling it. So she announces pregnancy, and then I believe she got married. And as she was doing this, Jen is dropping the texts from that were between Colby and Vince to kind of prove that Jen didn't set Colby up in some kind of way or something. It was, Colby's an odd character, and Michelle O'Rourke. We will talk about that. And let's see, we can cover, let's do Mikey real quick as our last one here. Mikey. Also, very good friend of Jen's. She's called him her brother. And Mikey is from the hood. And he gets very angry sometimes also. And calls people, Mikey is Jen's sometimes, well, they're not friends now. He was her ride or die. He often changes nationalities. Much like Colby, I don't know. I'm not going to say that about him. I'm sorry. He gets very angry. He has a very foul mouth and a very sexual attitude. He is also, I don't have confirmation on his nationality today, but I know he is claimed to be, I don't know, I'm not going to go into it. I know that it changes frequently. He says a lot like he's from the hood. He's going that he's a gangster. He's gonna beat people up. A lot of times it was for Jen, and then what hood is he from? He says it all the time. Yesterday he was Mexican, and he will tell you off. He'll give you a good old fashioned tell off. He is very young. I believe, I don't think he's 21. I don't think he's even 21. And he likes to get involved in this drama of these middle-aged women. And now he and Jen would fight every once in a while. And right. So he would get angry at Jen every once in a while. He went over to Team Amzie for a little while, came back to Jen. Then he got he's 21. Okay. He got very upset with Jen about something recently. And he is now in Jules's room talking filthy things about Jen and about anyone who has anything bad to say about Jules. I agree. I believe the women, I don't think it's appropriate for him to be friends with these women that are that much older than him. And I don't believe that, I believe that this community is possibly teaching him how to handle conflict badly. So and sometimes they're very protective of Mikey, his friends. Sometimes it's Mikey as an adult, he can do what he wants. And then sometimes it's, we're giving him leniency for whatever issues he has. Mikey is difficult to talk about. So I'm not going to talk about him that much. I'm just going to shut my mouth. He has a foul mouth and a tendency to really say some very bad things, but it's just not a good look to argue with Mikey. And if you guys have seen Mikey around, you know what I'm talking about. You feel kind of guilty. I don't feel right arguing with him. So anyway, that is our rundown for today. And you guys, his mouth is really bad. It needs to be washed out with soap by someone. It's really bad, guys. Like, I am a 41-year-old woman, and like if they had to like beep what he was saying, it'd just be one of those long strings of beep. Like it's bad. His mouth is bad. And yeah. So people also often threaten to call his mother, which leave the moms alone, guys. Leave the moms alone. Leave Alice alone. Leave Mikey's mom alone. I cannot imagine. Can you guys imagine? I've said this before, but me calling up Jules's mom and being like, "Hey, this is Lily from YouTube. Jules is saying some stuff I don't like on YouTube, and I think that you should do something about it." Oh, really? Okay, I'm gonna send you a link. I'll hold. You're not taking this seriously enough. Put Jules's dad on the phone. I mean, like, I don't know. I have a feeling that Mikey's mom has enough stuff on her plate, and every time he does, he comes back with a new sock. He does. And well, Drazo is we'll get to Drazo one night too, because he's a new character. He's a new character in YouTube Ball. Yes, please, guys, hit the thumbs up. Memberships are available, and we'll discuss what the perks of those memberships are going to be, besides just advice from me. And he said, yes, a lot of people do. We've got to get to Drazo a different time. I can't do another map on Drazo, but he's very sexy. You can see a picture of him showing his sexy tattoo on Reddit. That's available. And you guys DM me more side characters. And I have some more in my mind that I was talking about today. And we'll just have to get it. And I'm going to have to get like a bigger board. Obviously, this piece of paper is not doing it. So I don't know if I can say that word on YouTube. I don't know if you're allowed to say the L word. But you guys, thank you so much. Please subscribe to Queen of O'Hara, to Terry Time, to Anna Maria Drop the Mic, to John Yates, to, am I forgetting anybody that was in here? To usually Johnny Mac's Chop Shop is in here, and he is great. So subscribe to that too. Cash out for supplies for our, we're going to need yarn. We're going to need some string. We're going to need some magnets, all that stuff. No L word. Okay, Sly has the dictionary of what we can say and what we can't say. Subscribe or donate for eyebrow treatments and to get his hideous tooth fixed. That's been pointed out. And for more paper and markers, crafting supplies. Separate. Well, eventually we're going to try to do a big poster board. That's the Cash App if you guys want to support the channel that way. Either way, thank you so much for coming in, and I will see you guys later. Catch Anna and Maria later. Catch John later. Queen of O'Hara usually does something in the mornings, doing a devotional, which is really nice. And Terry Time always has something interesting to say. We know that. All right, guys. Have a good night. Bye.